Hello, it's me coming from the Smoky Mountains. So this is my first trip here this year. The very crowded Rainbow Falls Trailhead Bullhead Trail. So there's a lot of people here, a lot of cars here. Actually, I'm in the additional parking spot because the other parking was full, and there's just cars just keep coming. But I'm gonna be hiking up to Mt LeConte, where I have a permit to stay at the shelter there. And it's a popular place, so there'll be lots of people along the way. But I'm packed up and gonna get started. All right, I had to walk a little bit of a piece out of the overflow parking through to the real parking, and now up on the beginning steps of the trail. So I'm gonna be climbing up the Bullhead Trail, which is to my right, but I'll be coming back down the Rainbow Falls Trail tomorrow. That's the plan, and let's go ahead and turn to the right. There's so much traffic down there, you just won't even believe it. It's a super popular place. Rainbow Falls is about 2.5 miles up that trail. From what I understand, it's an extremely popular day hiking place, and I think it is the tallest single drop waterfall in the park. We'll see that tomorrow. So on up the Bullhead. I'm also breaking in some new shoes, so my kicks look so shiny. On my trip in Washington, I busted a big old seam in the trail runners I had, so I got these new bad boys in before I head to Idaho. Pretty nice. I picked the Bullhead Trail because it's the toughest way that I could see to get up to the top of Mt LeConte, or Mt LeConte, whatever you call it. There's numerous ways to climb, but this one's the longest, and just up and up and up. So about 6.5 miles of climbing, but I wanted to give my shoes a hard go, and because I know I'm gonna be climbing a lot in Idaho, get a little test run in, you know. But it's hot. It's very hot, but you know, I'll make it. It's a pretty trail though. Whew. At the beginning of the Bullhead Trail, there's a little warning sign that says this is a burn area. Don't hike in extremely windy conditions or whatnot, because these trees are ready to come down. But it's pretty interesting to walk through. Bet it'd be an eerie feeling hiking through late at night or right at dusk. Maybe with the stormy weather. Anyway, it is hot. It is brutally hot. I am sweating like a madman. But keep chugging along. I'm just under halfway up Bullhead, I think. And yeah, keep climbing. I picked a hard one, so can't complain about it. Whew. Well, I'm out of the open with the sun beating down on me, but now I'm in the bush for sure. Pretty thick, overgrown path. I think it's kind of neat. I forgot to bring my Smokies map, so I won't be able to show the trail, at least not maybe till I get home and add that on. But I was looking at the topo map I have on my phone, and it looks like I got a good little stretch here right around this bend, really, of pretty intense climbing, and then I should catch a ridge. At least that's the way it looks. And fighting through some stuff, and should flatten out for me a little bit, not be so steep on the incline. But cool trail, challenging trail. I think looks like we're about to pop out into the sun again. It's probably made a lot more challenging by the fact it's about 90 degrees with 1000% humidity. That doesn't help much. I'm gonna keep this rolling. Let's see if we got a view right here. Oh, fight through the bush. This is the type of stuff when you walk through, you better check your legs after, because this is what the little tickos hang around until something comes by and jump off on you. Whew, that's hot. Back out in the sun. But yeah, big views. Oh, hell yeah. That's the good old Smoky Mountains right there. Well, that's the trail. I think you can kind of see where I came from. Right above my finger there. That's kind of cool. That was all that exposed stuff that I hiked and looped around. So we got ways to go. This is definitely the least used path up to LeConte, I believe. This is, I love this stuff right here, but it is battling through the bushes for sure. I took a nice little break by a little running little water, little stream, little spring, I mean, and about 4.5 miles up. So still got a couple miles to go, but definitely feeling a little bit more refreshed. It is, I know I've said it a few times already, but it is one hot mama today, and the humidity is just really intense. And I picked the hardest way up. That's the way to do it, boys and ladies. So, sally forth. I'm up in the higher elevations of the Smokies now. I love the way the scenery changes. It's really, really cool. So, I'm probably about a mile from the village, which I'll explain the village here in just a moment. And yeah, and then past the village is the shelter. And I plan on going ahead and making a trip up to the summit of Mt LeConte, which is not at the village actually. People confuse that sometimes. It's on past half a mile maybe. And then a little bit past that, it's a little spur trail called, well, it goes to what's called Mrytle Point. So I'm gonna get up there today. From the village, there's an area called Cliff Tops where you can watch, weather permitting, I think it might be storming tonight, but weather permitting, beautiful sunsets. And then if you hike over to Mrytle Point, you can watch beautiful sunrises. So that's the plan. Oh, and when I get to the section where the Bullhead Trail meets with the Rainbow Falls Trail, and then on into the village where Allum Cave comes up to as well, there will be a lot of people. So far, this trail has been nobody. I think I passed 2 day hikers. That's it. And I knew the Bullhead was going to be less, but dang, that's cool though. That's what I was wanting. Because there's going to be a lot of folks up here at the top. But anyway, getting close. Okay, I am very, very close to the village now. So I'll make a few comments on it before I got there, because I'll film it, but I'll keep quiet. Because like I said, there'll be numerous people there. So the village is really cool. It's got cabins, has a restaurant, cook. Not for people like me. I have to go sleep in the backpacker lodge. I mean, shelter. You'll see it. But this time of year, so September, well, August and September, the reservation system opens up and you can submit dates that you'd like to be there. And then at the beginning of October, they draw them and call you if you get selected. So I have tried the past 2 years and haven't gotten a spot. So I have filled out a submission request for this year. So, you know, maybe third time's a charm. But if you're interested in that, go ahead and fill it out. There's no rush because they don't draw it until October, but you do need to go ahead and get your name in the hat. And yeah, so, oh, one other thing. When I hiked this a couple years ago, I came up the Alum Cave Trail, which is by far the most popular trail to get up to LeConte. I remember they had really good cup of coffee and a pretty bomb cookie at the village, the little lodge. So I've been thinking about for a while. Should be nice. I hope they're open. Anyway, so I'll be there very soon. Here's the village. That's enough. This is the Mt LeConte Shelter. This will be my home for the night. It's about 0.2 miles away from that village. And yeah, this is where the backpackers sleep. No cozy beds for us. But there's only one other guy here right now. Pretty cool guy named Lee. So I don't know, it's 3 o'clock. Normally the shelter fills up, but might just be the 2 of us tonight. There's my lay of the land. Well, got everything sprawled out there. So I'm about to get my food down. Mine's the orange bag. Do a little eating. And then get up to Mrytle Point.
Bigger than that to me. Guess I got up so early.
That's an awesome view. Yeah.
It's got just look at that. It's like almost like a rectangle and a hole in the sky up there. It's crazy looking.
Since last year, I started making little YouTube videos of my hike, so
there you go.
That's right, we'll get you on there.
Yeah, I got a few of my friends that do YouTube. His name's Johnny on the Trail. He posts almost every week. It's just a hike up pile rocks.
This is the summit of LeConte, right?
Yes, it's called High Top.
High Top. So I was here a few years ago and I put one of these rocks up here. Pretty cool. So this is Lee. Met him at the shelter. We're hiking to Mrytle Point together with his sweet ass hiking stick.
Handmade.
Handmade.
Sunset and sunrise.
Yeah, this is a girl in Arkansas. Well, this is on the way to Mrytle Point, by the way. Just, it's so pretty. This is a girl in Arkansas that paints pictures that, you know, I've sent her. And I sent her the picture of that sunrise I took, and she painted this up in my office. It's awesome. So this is from the end of Mrytle Point. So moody.
There's a cool little spot down here you can go. A lot of people stop here, but if you go down through there and go out there, it's a perfect little place for pictures.
Oh, you can keep going?
Oh yeah.
Last time I was out here, this is where I stopped.
Oh, there's a lot more to go. This is where you want to see sunrise too, is down here.
See, Lee's a local. He knows all the secrets. Starting to get a little moody out here on the top of Mt LeConte. Oh, and the thunder rolls. That's what Garth Brooks said. And the thunder rolls. This might blow over and we'll get a sunset. But for right now, it's getting a little moody. There's the shelter. Right through there. It's just me, Lee. I'm gonna get her in the shelter. It's just me, Lee, and a man and his wife and 2 kids got the shelter tonight, so pretty cool. There it is. I think they might have picked the worst time to go rolling off back to the village.
Are they going to the cliff top, or they?
I'm not sure.
I think they went to wash out some cliff top.
Yeah, so me and my boy Lee here are heading to the cliff tops to try to catch hopefully a sunset. Moody ass Smoky Mountains.
Well, it's not looking great, but we'll give it a
No, it's not looking great at all. But we still got time.
That'd be something pretty to see.
Ah, the cliff tops are cool anyway.
Oh, absolutely. It'd be chilly up here. That wind is exposed. That's Chimney Tops, and Sugarland Mountain runs that ridge all the way down through there.
Look at that clouds laying a big blanket over there.
That is really
That's
cool.
pretty neat.
And they're moving in from a different direction than normal. That's coming from the south.
Oh man. I can see the rain off that way. I think we're gonna be good
that's
though.
Crazy. Well, I've been out for 3 days. Got the packs and then the ice water, and now we're staying in LeConte tonight. Go home tomorrow.
This is the cliff tops.
I think so. It's coming from the south, or we're coming from out here. Getting thicker and thicker. We had a really good sunrise at ice water this morning.
Well, it doesn't look like there's gonna be a beautiful sunset today. You can see what's off to my right. It's all socked in really, really good. And the sun's going down behind it. But, positive note, it makes for some super cool atmosphere. So, anyway, I'm heading back to the shelter. And they're pretty freaking tired, honestly, now. I hope to crash out, sleep good, and hopefully get up before the sun comes up and make my way over to Mrytle Point again, this time for a sunrise, which tomorrow, I don't know, it's gonna be hit or miss. Maybe it'll be like today, maybe it'll be sucked in, maybe it'll be super awesome. So I'm betting on super awesome, but you gotta love the Smoky Mountains up here. Pretty freaking cool. Good night. Good morning. It's a little before 6. Night hiking over to Mrytle Point to see if I can catch a sunrise. Pretty tough night's sleep last night, but that'd be okay. Smokies are pretty cool at night. I'll be over at Mrytle Point here pretty soon. This is Mrytle Point again. I captured this yesterday and it was a lot different. Really, really cool. The sun's gonna be coming up this way, but it's gonna be socked in. So I'm actually, you can see a little sky opening up there. I might hang out for a few more minutes just to see, but I'm probably gonna head on back to the shelter, pack up my gear, and head on down Rainbow Falls Trail. So, pretty cool though. Alright, you see the shelter behind me. I'm out heading home. It's about 7:15 in the morning, and I have about 6.5 miles to go, so all downhill. Completely different scenario than yesterday was, so this should be pretty good. Supposed to be a big waterfall down there. Did get some pretty good rain last night, and also maybe that's flowing pretty well. Rainbow Falls, hence Rainbow Falls Trail. And yeah, so I'm gonna burn this thing down and see a waterfall, and I'll check in a little bit. Alright, that's a wrap. I'm in the parking lot by my car. So 18 miles to Mt LeConte via Bullhead, Rainbow Falls Trail. Dunzo. And I want donuts.